Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to make breakaway groups. So I basically connected every device I had on hand to this Zoom meeting. So I've got 6 of me here and the host. Now, to make a breakaway group, firstly, you want to know who is in your room. So you click on Manage Participants and you can see everyone and what they're doing. Then you go into Breakout Rooms. And there's a couple of ways that you can do this. Assign 6 participants into 2 rooms automatically. So that means it will randomly put 3 people in each room. Or you could also do 6 participants into 3 rooms automatically. That's about all you can do with 6 people, unless you want to put them in individual rooms. But for most cases, you will have 3 or 2 participants per room, maximum 4 or 5, depending on what that is. So I create breakout rooms. Then everyone will receive, first it will show me who is in each room, breakout room 1, 2, 3. You can rename the room, for example, group A, to match the document if you have group B. If you have 3 different groups labeled in your documents, group C, right? Then that way you can keep track, you can match the group to the document. And if there's something that you don't like here, for example, 3 and 6 are always fighting with each other, then you could move 1 like that. Oops, that was the wrong one. You could move 1 over to from group C to group B and like that. Then you open all the rooms. Now, on each participant's screen, there will be a prompt. They must tap join. So you cannot force someone to join a room, just like you cannot pull them out of the classroom and throw them into another classroom. So then I will see here that Tyler Shire 4 and 5 and 6 have joined, but I'm still waiting for 1, 2, and 3. While they join the room, I can also go and join the room as well. Now I'm in the room, and here it's just like the main chat. I can see who is in my room here. Couple of considerations. If I send a chat here, it will only go to the people in this room. So it will only go to the 2 people in this room. It will not go to the other people in group A and C, because you can see right now I'm the host, Tyler Scharf, not with a number, and I am in this run, group B, so now I can leave if I don't want to talk to them anymore, and I go back to the main session. However, this is quite inefficient, so the best way to do it would be to just jump from one breakout room to the next. Now I'm in group C, and I can jump over to group B. While I'm in breakout room C with group C, I cannot hear what's happening with group A or B. So I also cannot chat with them. The chat message here that I sent was only to group B. Now that I'm in a different group, it's something new again. So you have to send it again every time. Another feature here is a broadcast message. You can say, for example, 1 minute left, and it will appear on everyone's screen at the very top. Then, when you close all the rooms, everyone will get a prompt on their screen that it will close, and it counts down. There's a timer. You can choose to leave immediately, or you can wait until the end. Note that here I am in group B, and I created the countdown timer. Now I cannot go back to group A or C. It's too late. Once you close the session, you cannot change rooms. You can only go back to the main session, and the timer continues to count down. So what I recommend is before you close the rooms, choose the room that you want to finalize the discussion with, set the timer, and then talk to them briefly for 1 minute. And then when you all get kicked out to the main session, you will all be back as usual. All of us have been kicked back out to the main session. Now, the next feature for breakout rooms is controlling the group organization. So I click on breakout rooms, and here are my previous breakout rooms, but I want to change it. So we will recreate. All existing rooms will be replaced, which means that the old rooms will not exist anymore manually. So again, if I assign 6 participants into 2 rooms, that means I have 3 people in each room. Let's do it this way this time. Now, here I have breakout room 1. I can call it, for example, group A. Here I have breakout room 2. I can call it, for example, group B. And here I can assign Tyler Sharp 1, 3, and 5. And here I can assign maybe 2, 4, and 6. But, maybe actually that's not a good idea because 2 and 4 don't get along. So I can move 2 to group A. Maybe I can move 3 to group B. Should be okay. So then I open all the rooms, and again, they receive the prompt that I am inviting them to join a breakout room. You can also change the interaction in the middle of the room as well. So if something is not going well, you can just shift one person over to the next group. And when you move someone in the breakout rooms when it is in progress, it happens automatically. So they cannot stop you from moving them. They will receive a prompt on their screen that says the host has moved you. And then one thing to pay attention to is that there is a delay. It usually takes about 3 or 4 seconds to shift from one room to the next. So be aware of this when you're planning. So in summary, the breakout rooms are just like taking your students from one classroom and putting them into 3 or 4 different physical rooms. So if you have, for example, 4 classrooms, classroom A, B, C, and D, and you put 4 students in each room, they will not hear you talking to them. If you are in classroom A, classroom B, C, and D will not hear you talking to them. They will not see your screen if you're sharing with them, and they will not see anything else on Zoom, like reactions or any kind of things like this. If you are recording your screen on the Zoom presentation or the webinar, only the room that you are in will be recorded. If you're recording it in the cloud, only the main room will be recorded, so you might not get anything. That's why I usually record onto the hard drive. Second consideration is broadcasting. Broadcasting is just like standing in the hallway and shouting at the top of your lungs. Everyone will hear you in all 4 rooms. They will not be able to respond. Another consideration is asking for help. So the students can call you when you're in another room, and they will say that they need your help. Let me demonstrate. Here, Tyler Sharf in group A has asked for help. So I join the breakout room and I go and see how to help. Very important to teach your students how to do this so that they don't get lost